Yep. So day 17 was yesterday. I got back so late. I think it was about 10:15. And there's no natural light for me to record, so just doing it now. It's the morning, obviously not quite the morning for me. I got up at 4 because the little one woke up. I found out about the new Tenet trailer, so I was pretty stoked to watch that. Waited till about 6:30 before I went downstairs, put it on the big TV. Still sort of know what's going on, but really no idea. And I think that's the beauty about that trailer. But anyway, so back to the run. The run was like I said the other day, day 16. I was getting pretty bored of my route, so I just decided to try going right out of my state. Ended up doing 15k in just like 9.62 miles. If I knew, I would have just carried on and done the 10 miler, you know. But yeah, it was an odd run. Felt really self-conscious about how I looked and things before, and just trying to put that aside, like just giving up with caring what other people sort of think about you. And yeah, like ran for the first time without like a jacket, and yeah, it was a real hot one, but yeah, it was quite nice to just be out. Didn't really see that many people, of course. Like, I always forget about this NHS clap, and like you're running and people are clapping, and you're like, maybe that's what it's like to be in a marathon. But yeah, average like 10:40 for a mile, which is a weird, massive improvement considering I did 9.6 miles, so almost just over three miles more than I'm used to. And it was a real beautiful run. Went all the way through the local village, then up onto the main road. And this is the thing about heart rate training. I had to really had to sacrifice something yesterday, and it was the heart rate, because there was bits where I was on a main road and I just had to, mainly for my own safety, I think, just or to feel safe at least, just run. Like, most cars were perfectly fine, like just moving out of the way, you know. But yeah, like ended up in the middle of like the countryside, and yeah, had a real beautiful moment where I stopped for a moment because a buzzard was flying over the top, like probably looking for its like late snack and that. And then I ended up at the coast, got next to the lighthouse, and yeah, ended up running all the way along the White Cliffs, all the way back home. But like I say, it was a late one. I really feel like I got at least a 20k in me, you know. But yeah, just really glad to take the jacket off and not care what people think, because no one cares. Like, I mean, I look at people and I don't think anything. Like, not like, oh, like, look how fat that person is, or look how thin that person is. But just always in my head, it's how I feel, you know. But at the end of the day, like, just push that aside, and you know, I've just run like 20 seconds a minute faster just because I wasn't wearing a jacket and getting overheated. Didn't even take water with me yesterday. Weird. Like, I weren't feeling it before I went out. But no, yeah, it was really good. God, that Tenet trailer, man. Always loved Chris Nolan films. Seen most of them at the IMAX at the BFI in Waterloo. Unfortunately, there was one I missed, which was Inception, and that I had tickets booked for the day that the 17th of March this year to go and see it. I had my train tickets booked, I had the ticket, my seat booked, and then lockdown on that very day. I couldn't believe it, man. Could not believe hopefully when all this blows over, we'll be back watching films at the IMAX or at the cinema. But at the moment, really enjoying watching films at home. Not getting a lot of time because of the running, but no, it's good. It's real good. So yeah, nice tidy run yesterday. The cadence is improving as well, and my resting heart rate is lowering. When I started this 17 days ago, it was a resting heart rate of about 56, and now that I've been doing this, quite crazily, it's dropped to 47. So it's like nine beats less per minute, which is mad. But obviously, there's been a lot of work. I think I've run about 80 miles in the last 17 days, and that's not including the 25-mile walk. And I took 3 days off because of how I was feeling before the walk. I knew I needed a bit more energy, and then 2 days after because my feet were ruined. But I can't not shout out for Compeed blister plasters. Goodness me, they've been absolute saviours. But yeah, so hopefully get another run in tonight. Weather's really different today. Looks a bit cooler in that, so maybe I'll be putting a jacket back on. But yeah, I've got a few other things I want to talk about. Maybe tonight. Yeah, hopefully I'll get a run done. But yeah, so yeah, really positive run. Everything's going in the right direction. Just enjoying it. All right.